Did it update the title? No. Unfortunate. Oh, we're gonna have to shoot. Actually, let's... Cancel. Sorry for this. Change it. Oh. What? Oh. Copy that. Into that. Save that. Sure. Save it. Sure. Oh. Here. Here. Just in case, I'm gonna have speaking. Dun, 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 dun. Gonna have that temporarily there. That's gonna be there. If that pops up in there, blah 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 blah. Okay. We just need one more Cyndaquil and 2 more Mudkips. Then we can go and did egg hatching. But hopefully, we finish off Cyndaquil and we finish off Mudkip. And then bada bing bada boom, we're done. What was I doing? This one? I don't necessarily need to do alternate method. I probably need to see what the alternate method for the water sandwich is, because I am not using double salt for that hunt. That would be a waste of herbs. I should have gotten another water. Oh well. We'll get one as soon as we get our one Cyndaquil. I did save before I made the sandwich, so it's all good. So we should be okay. I don't know why, but I've got lightning. Well, I do know why I've got lightning stuck in my head. I'm thinking about the TCG and how I'm trying to figure out which deck I want to play for Sacramento. So I'm still working out a couple things. It's like Miraidon seems like the more fun option, I guess. It's Scarlet GX, and then Regidrago is also quite fun. We just started. Let's see if we get the first sandwich luck. No. We do get, however, a Cyndaquil sitting on the spawn spot. Just get him off there real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, other than that, like, I've got a whole bunch of decks built out. I just need to figure out how I really want to form the deck. I'm still kind of torn on how I want it to be built, whether it be Prime Catcher or Secret Box. So, before next weekend, I need to figure out, well, actually, I'd probably say I want to have it locked in, I don't know, by like Thursday. Yeah, probably lock it in by Thursday so that Friday, once I land, I can just be all set and ready to go. And then Saturday's game day. So that's the crazy part. Like I'm not really stressed out about it, but I do want to make sure that I can place as high as I possibly can. Especially since, you know, we're actively taking this trip out from work. So hopefully we do decently well. Then I'll feel like it wasn't as much of a waste to take the trip to Sacramento, since it's like the second regional I've been to. But we're also flying there, which I do have like airline credits, so it didn't cost me anything. Except, well, technically it didn't cost me anything now, but I had previous flights that I had to cancel. So I used that credit in order to pay for this flight. But then the hotel, it's like, since I'm going by myself, like, I need to make sure that's all booked. Looks fine. So I'm very excited, since it's also going to be the first tournament with the new meta, playing with the new cards. I'm definitely going to be going to my local tomorrow and trying to get the other players there to see if they want to test out the newer cards. I think that'd be more fun, since I don't know, it feels like Stellar Crown was kind of okay. There wasn't too much that it really brought in like immediately. But I'm mostly excited to try out. I think I want to try out Cerulege a little bit more, because I do think it can be a pretty good deck. I don't think anybody's really figured out like a good or like a solid 60 for it, because I think it's kind of inconsistent. But honestly, Miraidon's felt pretty good, especially since Magneton, if you whiff generators now, it doesn't hurt as bad. So I've definitely been enjoying that a lot more. It's like, it's kind of like an insurance, but you only really play one. I feel like any more than one would be a little bit too much, because then you're just giving up prizes. That's not really good. No shiny. No. I'm hoping that I can figure out what I want to play. It's most likely going to be Miraidon. I just need to practice the matchups. I need to like see an actual matchup spread for it, because I feel like a lot of the matchup spreads that I look at, they're all quite split, right? And especially since a lot of the matchups right now, like, they're not listed for the Surging Sparks set. They're all listed for like Stellar Crown, unless I go on Twitter and I try to find there's one account that I follow that actually posts percentages within the Surging Sparks meta. And so hopefully by the time this weekend passes, they'll have a little bit more data on it. Because from what I'm able to see, it's like majority of it's pretty even, if not slightly unfavorable. But I think depending on how the deck is built, you know, it's all a matter of how it's built. A lot of people right now are playing Secret Box, but I'm kind of leaning towards Prime Catcher. Any shiny? Not yet, Vader. We pretty much just started. But we don't need that many. We need one more shiny Cyndaquil, and then we need 2 Mudkips. And then basically I'm gonna have to figure out the fastest way to get eggs. Because initially I was supposed to go out this Saturday, but me and my friends, we moved our thing to Sunday. So I think on Saturday morning, what I'm gonna do is there's Cyndaquil stuck there. There is. What I'm going to do Saturday, well, part of Friday night and Saturday morning is I'm just gonna be like mass getting eggs, so that Saturday in like the noon, the afternoon, depending on when I'm able to do it, then we can do some of the shiny hunts for the Paldean starters. How are you doing, Vader? We got less than 8 minutes into the sandwich. Honestly, we get a lot of spawns when they don't just sit on the thing, the spawn spot. I'm hoping Cyndaquil won't be that bad, and that Mudkip will be pretty decent. Realistically, Mudkip we can kinda AFK for, so I could also play some TCG while we do it. I don't know. I don't know how good of practice it'll be to shiny hunt while doing that. Let me see, what? 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why I want to put Fez in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 34, 56, 8, 9, 20. Ooh. This deck I need to find a card to swap out. That'll be a question. That will be a question. Yeah, this month and next month, towards the end of the month, they're going to be pretty hectic. Like, I think the week of Thanksgiving is going to basically just be Monday streaming, and that's it. Well, the Saturday maybe. Well, no, probably not the Saturday, because I'm probably going to have family staying over. So more than likely, it's just going to be that Monday. I think, because, well, if we finish the Paldean starters, then that's essentially like a week of vacation, I guess. Vacation week. As we finish on 16, well, we have 16, 18, 21. But I think on the 21, I'm probably going to want to practice TCG. So I can prep for Sacramento. Because that's like the actual like day before. A day before that I'm leaving. That's the only really good day that I'll actually like get online practice. I guess right now I can look up, see if there's any online results. I can retract this picnic. Today's the 14th. What's going on, Mohit? I'm doing pretty alright. I've got to go to the bathroom, but we are like mid-sandwich. So, honestly, we only need one more Cyndaquil. Once we get our one more Cyndaquil, then we can get 2 Mudkips, and then we'll be only needing to do Masuda method for the last bit. If the turkey drumstick in your hand. Bruh, I'm probably not even gonna be streaming on Thanksgiving. Most like, if anything, I'll probably stream like the night before. So that might be a change that we have. Because I'm definitely gonna be able to stream on the Monday. But, well, actually, it's gonna be so rough, because it's like, well, I guess it depends on how the weekend goes. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming on the Monday, and then I'm not gonna stream on Thursday, as my family would kill me. So most likely we'll probably push it till Wednesday, if we do need to still do like Masuda method hunts or anything. So at least for right now, it's like, we don't have a lot of starters that we need, because we just need the 3, and then depending on how long the Masuda method hunt's gonna take, that's probably gonna be majority of our time. Oh. And I think for the Masuda method hunts, we can also play TCG at the same time. But realistically, we could also just do this TCG at the same time, but But and I've gotta think of what I want to plan out for that. Only show flying which hunting and talent to Masuda the starters for you. Yeah, right. Well, here's the issue, right? I'm probably the only one in my family that actually still plays like on. Like, I think my siblings, they don't play console. They mostly play PC games. And my parents aren't very much gamers either. So, if anything, I'll show them like I'll tell them like, hey, let's Masuda hunt, and they're like, what the heck is that? Is that some kind of foreign concept? I've actually got to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. While the sandwich is going, we're going to speedrun the bathroom. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Push. Oh, that's somebody Cyndaquil. Oh, that's... I forgot about that. I'll be completely honest, I forgot about that home button thing. I completely... Well, we got a lot of Cyndaquil this way. If only one of them spawned by the time I got back, then I would have been a little bit sad, but... I guess it also would have been sad if, like, Cyndaquil walked out the entrance while I was in the bathroom. Or at least the shiny one. What's going on, King Enderflame? How are you? Yeah, I always forget, if you home button while the sandwich is occurring, then you won't waste any time. But that's okay. We only need one more Cyndaquil. If we find it within the shiny sandwich, then great. If we don't, then we just reset the game and get our herbs back. No material will be wasted. I need... What do I need? I need... What do you do? Basic Pokemon? No. Arrgh. So many Cyndaquil spawning. No shinies to be seen. Playing Pokemon Sword fighting the Battle Tower. Nice. Battle Tower. I don't want to fall off. I still need to clean my room. Now that I think about it. I also need a prep time for when we need to go back and play Pokemon. So I need to transfer the game file. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to need to transfer the game file from my from my old Switch to my new Switch with that game. So I was able to recover a lot of the old game files that I had, and oh my god, I looked at my character as so funny. Made me want to die. But the only other good thing is that we were able to recover our Pokemon Arceus data too. So realistically, if I wanted to go back and play Arceus, I can just play through it that way, instead of having to play it through the start. The only thing I would need to do is... The only reason why I'd probably go back and play Arceus is if I wanted to get a perfect Pokedex. And even then, it's like I'd probably... Well, I'm sure there's a speedrun for it. I would almost assume that there'd be a speedrun for perfecting the Pokedex. So it would just be a matter of how long am I willing to spend time trying to perfect the Pokedex in Arceus from the beginning? Or do I just say F it and just perfect it from what I'm starting at? Probably from what I'm starting at. Just because it's like... I don't know if I want to start it from again. The only game that I'd probably start from the beginning is Let's Go, and that's just so that we can get, well, even then, no, we don't need to start from the beginning. Especially if we're just trying to get, like, the first 151 shiny Pokemon. I think we're trying to make it more, like, ideal for time-saving purposes. Ah! Yeah, I mean, it's like a... Oh, I still need a pick a reset. Dang it. Yeah, I think the only issue that I have is that I don't know where I left off. Actually, I don't even think I really, like, fully beat the game. Because I didn't 100% it. Because I didn't, I never got to challenge Arceus in the game. No, yeah. I think for Let's Go, I have both, but I'm probably gonna. Well, the Let's Go Pikachu file should be empty. So if you just play a brand spanking new game, we can shiny hunt in there. Or I could just finish my Let's Go Eevee trying to get the shiny charm, and then we can just shiny hunt that way. One of the two. Oh. You gotta be Cinder. Knock him out. Yeah. For Arceus, for Legends Arceus, there are probably a lot of side quests that I didn't complete just because I know I'm super lazy when it comes to the story. Alright, we're just going to... I don't see any shinies, we're just gonna picnic reset. Like, I looked into the game, and the last thing I saw was that I had a Darkrai, a Shaman. And that was probably it. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of side quests that I still have to complete in Arceus anyways. So what I'm probably going to do is that I'm probably going to move all the save files from my older games to my newer Switch. And then we're probably just going to play from where I left off just so I can, like, one, in Arceus, complete the Pokedex. Or perfect the Pokedex. And Let's Go. I'm probably going to try and get the shiny charm so that eventually I can try and get the original or whatever in Pokedex, those ones from that game. And just sort of like jumping around between games and getting whichever shinies. Plus, I also still need to move my Pokemon Sword just so that I can buy the DLC on my new Switch. Because I think I would rather have all the data on one Switch. Because right now, it's like I only really realistically use the very first Switch that I got for my Ring Fit game. So I can say in some sort of shape. Yeah, ideally, we're just gonna start moving all the data over. Yeah, and if I ever wanted to, like, start from the beginning, then that'd probably have to be, like, some sort of sub or follower go. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Because I'm not big on story. I just like playing through the game. 5 minutes. Do I use Joy-Con Grip or Pro Controller? I've started using Pro Controller. So for a lot of games, I started using Pro Controller. I think when I used to play Let's Go, I played with Joy-Con. Actually, I don't know where it is anymore, but I used to have the Pokeball controller that you can play with Let's Go. I used to have one of those. Is it in this drawer? No, it's not. But yeah, I've got a lot of controllers actually, now that I think about it. I have one that's like a GameCube Switch controller. I've got one that's like, no, two that are like Xbox looking as. Yeah, honestly, using a Pro controller is so nice. Unless you have to motion control with it, then it's kind of annoying, but other than that... How does Let's Go work? Or yeah, how does Let's Go work when you're using a Pro controller? Do you just throw your controller out? Do you just jerk your controller to throw it? Or I'm assuming you time the A throw. I don't know. Haven't played it in a long time. I mean, yeah, with a lot of the theme controllers, you know, sometimes they just look too nice to actually use them. The teams my team that I used to beat the game, and the team of Pokemon that I wanted to use that I used for exploring. Nice. Yeah, I think. Well, I don't think, but whenever I play the game, I only ever play the game till the Elite Four, and then I'd stop playing. I'd stop playing the game. So I only ever had one team. Can only use the right sword copy. Well, I guess in Let's Go, we're gonna have to figure out how to throw it again. Unless I can find my Pokeball controller. It's probably somewhere in my room. It's probably somewhere in my room. Like, try to look around to see where it could possibly be. Yeah, I know you can have, like a 2-player activated for it. That is one thing I did see, is that you can probably use both the what is happening? Stop, get down. Yeah, I did see that you can use both the Joy-Cons for, because I know there's like a 2-player thing you can do in Let's Go. Alright, I'm just gonna. What I used to like doing, though, when it comes to the team, is like I used to like having like a team to beat the Elite Four, and then I'd have like my own personal team where if I was an Elite Four member, I'd use that. Yeah. Bro, I swear, it's like every time Koraidon just like gets on a wall, I can't get him to get off. He's just insistent on like, I want to stay on the wall. Yeah, with Wonder Trading, it's like I get a lot of hacked Pokemon. Okay, maybe we got like one more picnic reset, and then we'll let them spawn in, see if we find a shiny. If not, then we reset the game. I don't think I kept any of the hacked Pokemon that I have from when I Wonder Traded for whatever early game stuff. In the Bagel Tower. Assuming Battle Tower. Yeah, for me, it's like I always found like hacked shiny Pokemon whenever Wonder Trading used to come in. That's what I did a lot for Sword and Shield as well. It's like I used to just sit there and Wonder Trade for long periods of time just to see what I get. What's going on, King? We're just finishing going through our first sandwich, but it doesn't look like we've got any shinies, so we're just gonna restart. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird because like when you look into when you get shinies during a Wonder Trade, it's like kind of questionable and also kind of exciting, but then you see it's like a hacked shiny. It's like, okay, well, what the? There's no thought between the person that got that shiny. I don't know. I pretty much like just stopped Wonder Trading, but at the same time, it's like there's not a lot that I could really gain from Wonder Trading. Hmm. Yeah, because well, I think the issue, like for at least Wonder Trading, it's like I'm not worried that their stats are like busted or anything. It's more of just I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know how else to explain it. Also, what's going on, DNA? How are you? I mean, yeah, I'm sure people could use them. I would just prefer not to. But then again, it's like, when it comes to, like, battling, I always just like to use mons that I catch myself. But then again, also, I'm not a big battler anyways. My friend has been trying to get me to battle him for years, and I keep telling him no, because I don't care to battle. And I also don't IV, EV, breed, anything like that. Because I don't know anything about that stuff. The best that I did with him is that we did a metronome battle, in which I tried to use the luck that I acquired through the years. But that only worked for, like, the first round. Oh. I don't know. I think also with, like, wonder trading, it's like, if there's no specific Pokemon that I need, I don't really need to get, like, a random Pokemon. Usually breed shinies. Okay, so that's kind of nice. Because it's like, in that instance, you're breeding shinies, and you're wonder trading, but it's like you're giving them out to, like, other people. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what we've done with this game. Well, not really. Well, I wouldn't say that. We completed it. Well, we've almost completed all the Pokedexes, but we do have the shiny charm. And we're going to be Masuda methoding for the original 3 shinies. Today's Thursday. Probably if we finish this, then probably by Saturday we'll Masuda method. But, I don't know. It's not that hard to like just catch one of each Pokemon initially. I think the only reason to wonder trade is if you breed a Pokemon and you don't really care to release it, but you just want to, like, get rid of it. Like, I feel like releasing shiny is a waste. Product has max IV. I always assume so, but I don't know. I assume that they do. Because it's like, when you look at, like, a Pokemon that's been bottle capped, you're, like, hyper training their IVs, right? I don't know. Whenever my friend wants to do stats, I just let him do it for me. OP Pokemon got one shot Nestbot Mandibuzz? That's rough. Yeah, realistically, the only type of battling that I do is, like, with the with Pokemon trading card game. Because at that, it's like, I don't need to worry about, like, in-depth stats and stuff that most people... Because it's like, in the TCG, most people don't have, like, an inherent advantage. Unless, like, I don't understand what some of the cards do. The best IV, okay. Because, yeah, I know it gives it the best IVs, but I don't know if that's, like, the maxed out bit. Oh, because, I mean, you can also give them... I don't know. I shouldn't even be talking about this, because I don't know IVs or EVs. I just watch YouTube videos. The best I could probably do is I watch, especially when new raids come out, like the new Torterra raid, I need to figure out what Pokemon I'm going to use for that. There's a ton of videos of people that, like, provide, like, the hyper trained Pokemon that does it. Does TCG have type advantages? It does, but it's all, like, listed on the cards. So, like, there are some typings that, like, don't exist in the TCG, like, you know, bug type very used to exist, but not anymore. Ground doesn't exist. Rock doesn't exist. I think they merged those into, like, they merged some of, like, the other typings into, like, a main typing. And when it's listed on a card, it'll usually tell you what type the card is weak to. And it's typically like 2 times effective. And then there's also resistance on the card, so it's not something that you have to memorize, but it's something that's like, if you understand a lot of the cards, you'll like know like weakness and resistance and all that stuff. So it's not something that like, especially because my memory is like super bad. Like my memory is giga bad. So I typically have to like always look up what the type chart is. I always have to read the type chart whenever I'm doing like raids and stuff. Just because I always forget. But in the TCG, since it's listed on the cards, you know, I can just read the card. And it makes it so much easier for me. So, it does also affect, like, what some of the popular decks are. Because if your deck is, like, if a deck is super popular and you want to, like, try and find a good way to combat it, you can also just go with, like, a type advantage. I said I was saying King. Like, my friends will tell me, like, oh yeah, don't you remember all these different typings and stuff? I'm like, no. What do you mean? And then they're just like, oh yeah, my Pokemon's supposed to have this nature, this IV, EV, all these stat changes. I'm like, what? What? How do you remember all of that information? Why do you remember all of that information? But he's huge into battling, so I mean, I feel like for him, it's like, it's something that he enjoys a lot, so that he's willing to memorize it more. Just, I also think that's also a hard part for me. It's like, if it's something I can find online, I typically won't take it to memory, just because I can find that information at a later time when I don't need to have it memorized. However, when it comes to like different decks in the TCG, I'll often try and memorize like counts of cards in some decks, just so that I understand like what could possibly my opponent have. So I try to like concentrate my memory as much as possible to information that I can't find, like when I need it. It's probably the best way I could explain it. Especially like if I'm in a TCG battle, right? I'm not gonna be able to sit at a game and like look up what the possible deck list my opponent has. So that's one thing that I have to like think, all right, if they're playing this deck, then I have to memorize, okay, they play X amount of Pokemon, they play this amount of trainers, this amount of energy, all this X, Y, and Z stuff. So a lot of times it sticks to memory because I try to play as many decks as I like. There are some decks where I just don't enjoy it, so I don't play them. But I try to get my hands wrapped around playing a bunch of the more meta-defined decks. And so once you play with them more, then you start to understand a little bit more about each of them and like why some things are counted this way, why other things are counted that way. But that's like the extent of my memory. So for you, it's like, it's not like riding a bike, you know? Yeah, a lot of times it's like, if you sit there and try to memorize it for a while, then yeah, it can stick to like some extent, but I feel like a lot of information, like once you don't use it, then it's sort of just gone. That's also like the thing with learning different languages. So I tried very hard for like a brief amount of time to try and learn how to speak Japanese, but it just never stuck in my head, a lot of the words that I was trying to learn. There are some like short phrases, and it's because I use them like almost all the time with my friends. Um, that still stick in my memory. But when it comes to like a lot of general conversation stuff, it just all just, since I never use it, it all just flows out of my head. Although it's kind of crazy, there's a lot of conversations that happen. I can understand what they're saying some of the time. So like I have a couple friends that like live in Japan, and when they were here in the States, you know, they would often speak Japanese, and like I'd understand like bits and pieces and try to put stuff together to try and make a coherent sentence in my head. But I would never be able to like respond back in Japanese. It's always just responding back in English. That's why I feel like learning a language is hard. I always imagine that when people are like learning a new language, it's like them trying to flip a switch in their head. Because I swear whenever in my head, right, if I were to try and like learn a new language and try to speak a different language, I would have to take in what is being said to me, translate it to English, process what they were saying, get a response in English, translate it to back to whatever language, and then it comes out. And I feel like that there's just a lot of time in between when they say what they want to say and then me trying to say it back in their respective language. Unless it's like, you know, short phrases. That's probably the only time where I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that I can just sort of rattle off into nothingness. The long conversations, rough. Yeah, sometimes it's crazy. Like, deja vu is a crazy thing. Why did I go to the parking portal? It's crazy. You know, have you ever had, you know, where it's like, you dream of something, and then when you wake up, you're just like, that's kind of weird. It's never gonna happen. But then, yeah, you get that deja vu feeling. It's freaky. Like, I used to have, at the workplace that I'm in now, I had like some like daydream or like actual dream where I was like working in an office and like X, Y, and Z was happening. And I was like, I work at a restaurant. That's never going to happen. I don't know what that dream meant or whatever. And then currently, I think it happened like maybe 2 years ago since I swapped over to like this office job. I was like, oh God, it actually happened. And then I had like that deja vu feeling. You might as well try to teach you my English. I mean, language is hard. Like, I give mega props to people that can, like, speak multiple different languages. Like, I have my best friend. He speaks English. I believe he speaks Korean, and he understands Japanese and can speak, like, baby Japanese. It's kind of crazy for like a lot of people when you actually like know multiple different languages. It's really cool that you get to like speak to multiple different people and then they all just understand you. It's something that I'll probably never achieve, but yeah, that's just also because I don't want to spend the allocated time to learn multiple different languages. But I think even if I spent the time trying to learn the different languages, it's not gonna happen. Because my memory is very bad. I am now at the drink. Fortunate. So we got 16 minutes. There's 16 minutes to hopefully find this Cyndaquil, and then we can find 2 more Mudkips. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna be honest, I just want to be done with Cyndaquil so I can get rid of that of this thing. Just a repetitive cycle, King. Just letting you... Like, hey, has this deja vu? You ever get deja vu? Do you ever get deja vu? Or someone defeated me with a sorted shield timeout? That's kind of cool. That's always crazy. It's like... Yeah, there's sometimes where it's like you have a dream and like... It's in like your local area. I think it's crazier when it's like you have a dream and it's like in a random place and you're just like, I don't know where this is. And then once you like go to that place, you're just like, oh my god, I dreamt about this. For whatever reason. I think the other hard part is like I also have trouble just remembering what I dreamt about. You guys ever I would assume it happens sometimes, but there's like moments where I'd have a dream, I'd really like the dream, I'd wake up, realize I don't need to be awake, go back to sleep, and try to continue on the dream. It's only happened a couple times where I've successfully like tried to continue the dream. But every other time, it's just like, I try to go back to the dream, I just can't. A lot of those times, it's so sad. So I'm just like, oh, this is such a nice dream, and then I wake up. Gosh, no sign yet. I feel like with that part, it's like we can only predict so far, and it's just a matter of just figuring out what is true and what's not. Because I mean, there are some dreams where it's like, yeah, that's hasn't happened so far, and it's probably never gonna happen. But, meh. Yeah, sometimes dreams can be freaking weird. I've had weird dreams where I'm like an animated character. And not even like the nicely drawn animated character. Umbreon can learn Shadow Claw. I mean, I could see it learning Shadow. Well, I wouldn't pin Umbreon with Shadow Claw. If anything, I'd say he's more of a bite champion. Grab my blanket. Shh. Whoosh. Whoosh. Umbreon, my bite champion. It's like, it can make sense for him to learn Shadow Claw, but at the same time, it's like, eh. I almost wouldn't be surprised if he can't. Surprised. Bruh, one shiny Cyndaquil, please. It's awesome. Oh, I have not watched any of the Pokemon anime in such a long time. But then again, it's like, I only really watched the anime... Oh. I only watched the anime when I was, like, younger and there was still the original 151. That's how long it's been since I've watched the Pokemon anime. Back when they had VHSs of it. I guess while I'm searching this up on... I already read. Want to see what the percentage and the TCG for Drago matchups. Quite negative. Yikes. Well, let's see. Bang. Do I have Shadow Claw? Nightshade. I do have Shadow Claw. It needs to be in my party. Box. Alright, there's it. Oh, there. I'll just temporarily put that there. I need to find it. Well, at least. Oh, there it is. Ah. It can't learn it. Interesting. Well. There it is. It's official. Umbreon cannot learn Shadow Claw in Scarlet and Violet. Said. It's weird, like, sometimes they'll, like, change stuff in between games. Like, some things, sometimes it happens in one game, but not in the next one. I don't know if this is one of those times, but... Bro, you're imagining that you sent out an Umbreon when really it's just another dark type that can use Shadow Claw. It's just something that looks like an Umbreon but isn't. I just imagine it's a different type and everything. When is this? Expected. Ooh, this Saturday. Nice. Oh, that's a gang of Cyndaquils. None of them shiny. God, I just want to be done with this cave. I'll be quite honest. I see one more shiny Cyndaquil. Seasons for I do. That was so cool though. I really like when they add like those smaller slice of life changes. And now they just do this. They just make a different biome for each thing. This is Pokemon's way of saying, hey, we're not going to do season changes. We're just going to have it so that you have different biomes with each season. And you have to discern which season it is based off what deerling spawn in it. Yeah, I'm so hyped for ZA. I just want it to be released immediately. Just right now. I don't want to wait another year. Although that does give us time to shiny hunt as much as possible between now and then. I just want to play the game. I just want to get my hands on the new stuff. All the new stuff. But that reminds me, I need to make sure that, this site... Oops, I definitely spelled that wrong. Oh gosh, it's more than your evolution. Oh, okay. Cyndaquil might be plugged in the hole. Oh, Honestly, if there's a shiny stuck in the wall, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just imagining there's just like a Cyndaquil trying to spawn, but there's somebody sitting on top of it, so he gets stuck in there. You get a Mega Beedrill Naldino when it comes out. Nice. I haven't looked into it too much, so I don't know what I'm going to be hunting for. I think what I'm going to be doing mostly is just trying to speed as much through the game as possible. So that way we can play a lot of like post-game content. But I think as we get closer and as they leak more and more Pokemon, that's going to be sort of the time of like, alright, I'm going to start drafting up what Pokemon I want to get. What do I want to start hunting for immediately? I really hope that they bring back Mega Blaziken. That's like one of my favorite Megas. You're going to revive the wall. The wall of Mega Aggron. Just an absolute unit of a Pokemon. Yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. I'm hoping that they also bring back like the Mega designs for the TCG. Sorry, I keep bringing back the TCG, but I just really love cards. But I missed out on when they first released Megas for the TCG, so I never got any of those cards, but oh, they look so good. Yo, Cyndaquil, don't block the spot. Alright, we just scared it away from the spot, so hopefully more spawn. There we go. I see some Cyndaquil spawning. I see some Cyndaquil spawning. Oh, and we're also reaching the holiday season. So everybody's gonna be out and about doing the stuff and the things. What in the mess of letters is that? Even threw in a comma. Oops. Sorry, cat. That's so funny. Will there be abilities since I don't do abilities or held items for Legend Arceus? Oh, that's a great question. I'm assuming that they're going to do abilities and held items. Yeah, cause Because in my head, right, I'm imagining that's probably going to be something similar to Scarlet and Violet, but just like different time era. Like gameplay-wise, I almost feel like it might be the same as Scarlet and Violet. Aww. I don't know. I think that they're gonna keep abilities and held items and make it kind of separate from Legends Arceus. I guess the question is, I don't know. What are the possibilities of what they can keep between the recent games and Legends Arceus? Is my question. Got a minute 44 left in the sandwich. Where are 2 sandwiches down, Cyndaquil? At this point, we might just throw Cyndaquil in the part as part of the Masuda method. I believe we'll get the last one. I believe. Unless there's a Cyndaquil sitting on the spawn spot, then I have more doubts. I don't know. Did they say... They probably didn't say, like, how the gameplay is gonna be. I do. I have one cat and one dog. They better bring back the leaking cable. But yeah, I do have a cat and a dog. I also prefer cats just because they are a little bit more relaxed, and I'm also very lazy with energy, so I tend to gravitate more to cats anyways. But they're more like, you know, family pets rather than my pet type thing. Got 9 seconds for all these Cyndaquils to spawn! Get to spawning, Cyndaquils! Become shiny! Okay. Well, neither of them are shiny. And I feel like the harder part, right, is that... Whoa. I don't think I would spend so much time taking care of pets, which would be an issue, right? Because if I had a pet, then I'd probably swap a bunch of times around between streaming, work, pets, friends, etc. And I wouldn't have like a lot of time for like making sure everything's like, you know, evenly spread out. Because I feel like pets are just expensive in general. Alright, we're gonna try an alternate sandwich method, because apparently Cyndaquil doesn't like spicy and salty sandwiches. Bro, I have a friend. He is like an animal magnet. I cannot understand why or how. But whenever he like goes up to any animal, they just immediately are attached to him. And I am upset when it's a cat, and I'm just like confused as to why. It's funny because like he doesn't have any pets. So obviously it's like the pets aren't attracted to like, you know, that familiar animal smell on him. But whenever there's like whenever I used to have a pet, they would always go to him first before they go to me. It's so crazy. Like we have a husky that's like super scared of people. But she immediately just goes up to him and is like, "Oh yeah, you're fine." Oh no, this is going to be our shiniest bread possible. This is going to be the sandwich that finds the shinies. Look at that. Sparkling power, tidal power, and counter power fire. This is going to be the sandwich that finds it all. The shine in the beginning proves it to me that this is a sandwich where we find the shiny Cyndaquil. We're already off to a good start. There's going to be more than 2, I hope. Okay. Yep, there's more than 2. I see at least 3 of them. All possibly 4. Alright, are we lucky enough to find one within the first minute? Nope. Yeah, lighting is super funky in caves. I don't know why, but sometimes it's like super bright when you make a sandwich, and sometimes it's like normal. I don't know what makes it, what distinction it makes it. Especially when you make a sandwich in Chargestone Cave, it's like, it's super bright, because like if you do it next to like a charge stone, then it's like bright on your table. Get off the spawn, Cyndaquil. Get him, Incineroar. Okay, that wasn't the one I sent you after. There you go. I also need to see if I have a pack in Pokemon Pocket. Bum, 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 bum. You make it really spawn in the corner. I done. I have 50 minutes till I have a pack. It's kind of like, why would they even make it only spawn in this one cave? It's like they want people to Masuda method for this. We could Masuda method for this, but we're not going to. We're gonna find every shiny without needing to use alternate methods. Because we only need one more Cyndaquil. Honestly, feels like it might take forever, but we'll see. We'll see. Like, I wish they did it sort of like Torchic, where it's like, it's at least on an even cave, right? Yeah. I think it'd be bearable if they allowed it to, like, us to sit like in a flat cave. But no, apparently we have to sit in like this one spot in the corner of the cave to get him to spawn in mass. It would also help a ton if they all just didn't spawn in like, if there wasn't like one spawn spot. I think that's sort of what does it in, is like there's only like one spawn spot, and if a Cyndaquil is sitting in that one spawn spot, you need to go out and move it. So it's not like always a constant like stream of like, oh yeah, I got 13 Cyndaquils, I got 12 Cyndaquils. It's like, alright, I've got 12 Cyndaquils, reset. Okay, there's one sitting on the spawn spot, so now I only got 2. I think that's probably like the main issue that I have with it. It's just having one spawn area for it. I wish I could. I'd move him to like the mountain biome, if anything. We'll throw Turtwig in this cave. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Or better yet, we'll throw him in the same cave as Torchic. So that we can group shiny hunt them both together. That would have been so good if like they both spawned in the same cave and then we just like shiny hunted for both of them at the same time. Saves a lot of time, saves a lot of brain power. Alright, I'm gonna put this in here just in case I want to stop. See, like right now, there's probably one that's sitting on the spawn spot. Yep, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that! Just one sitting on the spawn spot. Oh. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. No shiny yet. Should be part water. I can imagine it as part water. It makes sense. Yeah, I could see it be dragon water if anything. If anything, yeah, I would see it have dual typing. It's like goo. Kind of makes me think that it's like wet. So it makes sense. Plus the Pokemon itself looks all drippy anyways. I don't see why it wouldn't be like dragon water. Correct answer. Yeah, I guess like what else? What type of it? Dragon Steel. Eh. No. Maybe Hisuian Gudra because it got like a shell on its back. That's all I'm gonna give it. If anything, it's like a sea snail. Snail of the sea. Jeez. I'm so happy it's already Thursday. I just need it to be tomorrow. Then next weekend. Bada bing. And that reminds me, next weekend we won't be able to stream Saturday because I'm going to be at a regional. I didn't even think about that. So realistically for next week we got Monday, Thursday, and then the following week we got Monday. Monday, possibly Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's all gonna be a matter of how many eggs. Yeah, that's how I noticed it. It's like, since they have a bunch of dual typings, why not just like make dual typings for like majority of Pokemon? It does feel super weird when they make it only a single monotyping. It's like, didn't they do the same thing like relatively with Lugia? It's like they made it, it wasn't like, they didn't make it a monotyping, they made it a dual typing, but they like reference it around a bunch of water. But it's not like a dual water type. Or it doesn't have like dual water typing in it at all. I'm saying. Yeah, I'll tell you. Psychic flying. I don't know. I feel like Lugia should at least be water flying. It's like, even in the movie, like, Lugia's like hanging around in the lake under the water. Why wouldn't they just make it a water type? That's so weird to me, though. Like, I could see the flying, but why the psychic? It doesn't make any sense. The funniest thing is like whenever I see Pokemon TCG players, they used to have the energy cards that have Pokemon on them. They put Lugia on the water type energy, and it's not even a water type. That's so confusing, right? That's so funny though. Uh 'Cause, yeah, I think that for me that was a big question. Like before I even did like the TCG, I always thought about like the the movie that Lugia was in. It's like this dude's like swimming throughout the water. It's like referenced around a bunch of like islands and shit, and he's not even a water type. He's hanging around all that water. There's water hurricanes happening, but nope, he a psychic type, guys. He a flying psychic type. No water to be had. Yeah, I really. Oh, there's two. Huh? Oh gosh. Okay. Shoot. Shoot. Second one, don't run away. Second one, don't run away. Second one, don't run away. Just sit there. Just sit there. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Quickly, no! Don't run away. Don't run out. Don't run out. Don't run away. Oh, this didn't. Okay. The second one's probably gone. Oh, it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. Get in the ball. If it doesn't get in the ball, I'm just going to use a Master Ball and say F it. I'm just going to use a Master Ball. If it doesn't get in, I'm just going to use... Okay, I'm just going to use a Master Ball. I'm just going to use a Master Ball. I don't care. I'm just going to use a Master Ball. We're going to use a Master Ball so that we can get the other shiny. Is it still there? Oh, it's still there. It's still there. Okay. I'm just going to use Master Ball. I don't care. We're using the Master Ball and getting double shinies. Okay, yes. I don't want this to be the first shiny I fail. Come on. Yes, I get it. Yes. Get him in the box. No. No. I see it. I see it. Please don't. Please. Cyndaquil, please. Cyndaquil! Yes! Oh my god. Oh. Well, I'm out of Master Balls. But I'd say that's worth it. So welcome, man. God of K-pop. Oh, we did it, boys. This is wrong. Oh, I don't care. We're gonna use a freaking Master Ball to get one of them. Oh gosh, I am out of Master Balls. That's unfortunate. Well, we got 15 minutes left in the sandwich. Do we go back in the cave? Dude, I was so scared. Once it got out of the cave, I was so scared it was gonna despawn. You see Cyndaquil here. Bro, that's crazy. Oh gosh. Let's see if any of them... No marking. Not marked. Not marked, but caught in a Master Ball. Oh, you missed it. We caught two shiny Cyndaquil spawned in front of us. And I had to Master Ball one because I thought the other one was gonna run away. Sleep strat worked. It just was a stream too late. Bro, okay. Honestly, well, now we have a Cyndaquil to give away at some point. Oh, that's so great. This was what? Our third sandwich? See, Cyndaquil doesn't like the spicy, salty Urban Mystic sandwich. It wanted the sour, spicy sandwich. We still have about 14 minutes left in the sandwich as well, so we could see if we can go for a fifth one and then see if we can get a Mudkip. Or we need to get 2 Mudkips, actually. Hour and a half in. We're only like halfway through stream. This is great. Fantastic. Salty fried rice is Tolkien is very sweet. Keep the twins. Yeah. I'm down. We'll keep the twins together, and I'll trade out the one of the first shinies I got. Yeah, we can't separate them. They spawned in the same lot. What I will do though, let me see. So I do have a box that has so is this one? We'll trade out this one. This is my trade box. Not Mashhold. Yeah, everything up here is like extra. Name them so you remember the twins. Ah, you make me change it. But I didn't use the salty effervescent. I used sour, so it'd be sour and spicy. But if I wanted to give like a twin name, it's got to be like something that's like relatively similar. You know. It's got to be something where it's like an actual twin. Like a twin would be named it. Trade one and put on my main team. I'd train both of them and put them put them on the same team. Thing 1, thing 2. We'll name it Shine 1, Shine 2. Can I change their names right now? Actually, boxes. I'd have to go somewhere to rename them. Ooh, change nickname. Name him Shiny 1. Oh no, that one's Shiny 2. This one's Shiny 1. So we're gonna have to rename the other one. So this one's Shiny 1. Oops. And then this one will be Shiny 2. We gotta make Shiny 1 the Typhlosion, and then we'll leave Shiny 2 as a Cyndaquil, and then Shiny 1's gonna be the Typhlosion. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. You see what happens when we don't have one Cyndaquil sitting in the freaking shiny spawn area? Oops. And then after Mudkip, all we got is Masuda Method. Oh, I'm definitely gonna edit. Oh, that's gonna be a clip and a half, or it's gonna be a short when I eventually get there. I'll rip it today, and then we'll rip it today and ship it for Saturday. I also got the other unboxing I did for Sergey Sparks to be done by Saturday. Yes. Gotta finish it tomorrow. Oh, they're different genders as well? Oh, they are. Nice. I mean, they can be different genders but twins. They have their own little quirkiness to them. Oh, today is a good day, boys. Just when we were complaining about, well, not really, but just when we were complaining about the spawn spot of Cyndaquil and how there's just always one that's sitting on it, we were blessed with 2 shinies. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Eight and a half. And then all we need is Mudkips. Mudkips, Haldane starters, then Evolving Party. The Cyndaquil give it quirky at night. That's their style. It's like once you get later on into the night, that's when they start becoming a little bit more quirky. Well, I guess it's a good thing I don't really need any Master Balls anymore. At least I hope. I hope they don't release anything that's like, I need a Master Ball for. The Kip, yes. The Kip is gonna be done, is gonna be hunted next in 7.5 minutes once sandwich is done. Eventually I'll need a fix. Getting 2 at once is like 1 out of 466,000-ish chance. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes we're just lucky. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I definitely didn't expect, like, Cyndaquil's my favorite starter, so I'm happy that we were able to get, like, this momentous occasion with Cyndaquil. And it's the hardest one to freaking get to spawn because of this situation. So, just the fact alone that we were able to do that, Cyndaquil will forever remain as my favorite starter Pokemon. And no one can tell me otherwise. Because tell me if you've found double shinies of your starters within one wave. I think this calls for getting a Cyndaquil plushie. What do you guys think? I wonder, do they have... They have a 19 3/4 inch Cyndaquil plushie on their website. Although there's no flames on its back, which I'm a little bit saddened by. Oh, that's why the one that's sold out. That's saddening. Which Typhlosion do I like better? I like the original one just because I like the more prominent red on it. Red, orange, yellow. But honestly, I don't mind the newer one. Because I also kind of like the purplish design. Get the biggest Cyndaquil plush I can find on the internet. I'm pretty sure if I tried to find that, I'd be broke. Get the life-sized. Well, how tall is Cyndaquil in actuality? Let's see. Cyndaquil. We'll just type in Cyndaquil. Okay, Cyndaquil. Height is an inch. No, a foot and 8? No, 1'8". 1'8" inches. I really want to get the Cyndaquil sitting cutie though. That thing looks cute as hell. Of course, talking about Cyndaquil, of course. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a giant Typhlosion plush, though. Like, I think if there was a giant Typhlosion plush, that'd be super sick. Yeah, the $500 Iteria plus. I've seen that one. I don't need you to get me the life-size Cyndaquil plush. Thank you, Shorty. But I've also seen that they have a $500 Whalmer plush. That's also pretty freaking big. I also have nowhere to put it in my room. Like, legitimately, if I got a life-size one, there's nowhere to put it in my room. I would, if anything, just want the sitting cutie. Actually, let's look on eBay. Let's see. Do they have any Cyndaquil sitting cutie? I have the first thing pops up is Lugia. Lugia sitting cutie is the first thing that popped up when I typed in Cyndaquil. So they have it for like 25-ish. Wow, they really range from 25 to 40. Crazy. Oh, it's so cute though. I'll pin it for later. I'll pin it for later. You have 2 routes for the flames. 1 solid orange mask on its bag, or the wispy hair for fire. True. Honestly. Imagine the jump scares she could be. I don't want to get jump scared by giant Cyndaquil. Exactly. The Lugia sitting cutie that's not a dragon or flying water type. It's specifically a sitting cutie that's flying psychic. Let's see how much my Tevi is off today. It's alright, it happens, it happens. We got 2 minutes left, and I'm still looking at plushes. It's like $16 on the Pokemon website. If you can count shipping, I can kinda justify the cost. I can kind of justify the cost, but then it's like, since we found 2, should we get 2? I'm not gonna get 2. Should we get 2? For the twins. $71971 minus 50-ish. We got a minute left. I don't think I need a Hawaiian shirt. I've got so many nice shirts. Well, send me the link, Leo. So I can look at it. So you gotta realize, right? I have my King Boo shirt that I always wear, or the button up I always wear. Dude, honestly, I think Pokemon does really well when they create the giant plushies. Like the Mareep is super cute. The Wailord is super big. The Altaria is pretty nice. I think they also have like massive evolution sizes as well. But Leo, you don't need to get me anything. Shush. Buy it for yourself. Here's the thing, I'd probably never wear it. Cause I have way too many shirts as is. Oh, I'm out of sandwich. Oops. Well, that's all Cyndaquil we got. Oh, my eyes. Now we get a Mudkip. I think it was a water psychic type, but it still makes sense because psychic type Pokemon can use their powers to fly and levitate. That is also true. Did I just say the wall? I don't think I said the wall. Not until Legend ZA. You have to wait for Legend ZA to bring up the wall. So I need to look up which one works. Shiny sandwich recipes, the alternate for water. I can't use sweet, sour, sweet, sweet. Okay. Can't use sweet, sour, sweet, sweet. Okay, okay, okay. True. It's like, if they're gonna reference it around a bunch of water, then why not make it a water type? I'm almost out of cucumbers. I need one pickle. So... Does Mudkip like sour, spicy herba mystica? Quite possibly. We'll see if it's like Cyndaquil. The only issue is that we gotta stack all these cucumbers. I hate this sandwich. I think I saw something about it. But I'm not going to include that in my shiny count. I'll catch it just to have one, but... Well, I don't see why I wouldn't count it, actually. Well, I guess it depends. I'm probably going to catch it just to have it, but I think what I'm going to do is probably still shiny hunt for it in Sword and Shield. Yeah, Guja should definitely have some water typing. It's got goo in the name. It's all drippy and stuff. Can we... Oh, I should probably... Incineroar will be fine, right? Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I wish they like did more with the Paldean legendaries. Well, we can actually do Iron Hands, right? Go Iron Hands! Oh. It can be fixed with the Mega. Yeah, I'm hoping that they start, like, bringing out more of the Pokemon that are shiny locked to be caught in the new game. Well, for the Sword and Shield ones, I need to get the Isle of Armor, so... Once I transfer that information to my new Switch, then I'm just gonna get the DLC. Meanwhile... I'm gonna look at plushes. $25 free shipping, 2 available. Why do I feel like I've seen this already? So many other bootleg ones. Sure, I'll buy it. My Iron Heads are stuck. Alright, the Cyndaquil Sitting Cutie has been purchased. Gosh. We can just respawn him here. Get the slowpoke. Yeah, this Cyndaquil sitting cutie has been got. I'm gonna throw that into my backgrounds. Take a snapshot of it. I'll take a snapshot of it once it gets here, sir. We're gonna wait once it ships in, then we're gonna all enjoy it together. Dude, this is like the spot, right? I saw somebody AFK hunting here, and it's like you can sit here and they're all just gonna spawn over there, and you just let your Pokemon go ham. Snapshot of the Koraidon? Why do you want me to snapshot the Koraidon? Bro, why are you stopping? Oh, I'm not gonna snapshot in this game. What? No. Do you know how long it took me to erase all... Okay. You know how long it took me to erase all the snapshots that you were taking when we played Mario Party Jamboree? It didn't take me very long, because luckily you can delete 100 images and videos at the same time. They're still annoying. Makes it look great. It makes me look green, if anything. But yeah, this is very cool, right? Very picturesque. If I could... a little bit. Oh, actually. There you go. Huge types. Well, we'll see if we can find us two more Mudkip. Back up more? No. No. Where'd my Iron Hand go? Alright, we need to start clearing out these Mudkips, Iron Hands. Up to it. Well, I probably wasn't watching because I was getting the Cyndaquil sitting cutie. I was having my priorities in line. Bro, why do they stop? Just keep knocking them out. Let's go, Caesar. Knock out any Mudkip that dares spawn in this area. Oh, I forgot about him. No, I'm out of water. Why'd you come back? Yeah, actually, let's despawn them so that they're not in there. Why are you... What? These Pokemon are making me upset. Raise strength by a diabolical 5%. Is that how we're gonna evict the Pokemon from their caves? Just raise the rent by 5%, or else we just knock them all out. Oh, that's right. I need to change the target. Whoops. Give me a sec. Is it this one? Nope, that's the same one. There we go. Look at that. Transform horizontally. So now he's watching all of his brethren get wrecked. Now we're looking for the pink boy. I'm gonna restart this because it looks like the image froze. So. Caesar, where are you going, my boy? He's running away off screen. Mom. I'm just feeling spicy. Instead of using a spicier mystic, I would just raise the rent by 6%. And we got all these Pokemon now that they can't just like sit in the same area without paying a little bit, you know? Alright, Caesar grows tired. That's too bad, though. Caesar, it's our job to remove any regular Mudkips and keep the shiny ones. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna worry about the ones on top. If I see pink up top, then I'll worry about it, but so far I don't see pink up top. Nine oh four. Seven nine one five. I do what? Yeah, I feel like anything in the double digits is like a little bit aggressive. Alright, we're ditching the AFK spot. We're traversing the cave. I don't know, I'm too lazy to try and name shinies. First I have to find more of them. There are certain areas where I know I can sit and there's a decent amount of them that spawn. No. This kind of reminds me of Chespin, where it's like they spawn like throughout the entirety of the cave, but... Ooh, item. Yoink. Yoink. Just some blue bile. Two blue boys. All in the technique. What's my top 6? Fantastic question. I'm gonna need to like look at a Pokedex. I don't know, I feel like it's changed throughout the years. Mudkips run before you get killed. No, they're only fainting. So they're not killed, they're just taking a long, extended nap on the floor. Top 6. Well, Flareon's 1. I guess we'll put the Cyndaquil line at 2. Good question. I've started to really like Chandelure. Blaziken's pretty fire. Get it? Fire type. Huh? What other Pokemon are there? Umbreon's up there. I'm just like assuming. Oh, Zoroark's pretty fire. Zoroark definitely top 6. So if I start throwing them all in an order. I mean, what can I say? I love me my fire types. What can I say? Fire types make me excited. Yeah. We'll try and order these. So Flareon's gonna be at the top. We'll throw a Cyndaquil line at 2. I'll throw Zoroark at 3. We'll throw Umbreon at 4. Blaziken at 5. Chandelure at 6. The blackish red, the whitish red, white reddish. Ooh. Put one of each. Why not? I think both designs are super sick. Like between the Hisuian one and the regular one. Who doesn't love Arson? That's what I'm saying. A little bit of Arson in our Pokemon teams. Yeah, that's gonna be my tentative top sticks. Hydra, Aggron, Dragonite, Garchomp, Typhlosion. See, now that just sounds like an actual team. That seems like a very well-balanced team. Alright. Caesar doesn't want to cooperate anymore. Swap it to the Annihilate. I'm sure he's willing to knock him out. Yeah, because like in my head, it's like, if a Pokemon is going to come to mind, then they're probably worth it adding into my top 6. Dude, do not come back to me. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Annihilate. Start knocking him out before I go and do something absolutely horrific. What is it, you might ask? I don't know. T-Tar. I always feel like the AFK strat isn't working in this game. Big boys, itty bitty boys, in the middle boys. It's time to unleash Amogus. Yeah, I'd never release a shiny Cyndaquil. Are you kidding me? Because ain't no way am I going to be hunting in that cave ever again. We're definitely not going to be shiny hunting in that cave ever again. Where? Oh, there they are. I was say, where the Mudkips at? Try threatening them, it works for me. Well, what I used to do is I used to just say that they weren't real. I would just be super negative about them. And then they'd show up. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time before I just stop believing in them, you know? I just wish that my Pokemon would stay out there long enough to just AFK them, though. An absolute unit of a Pokemon. Dude, sometimes, like, the biggest Pokemon are, like, so cool. Just absolute units. The megas of the mega Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I like myself like a more fast team, I guess. I don't know. Melodic Dalga. So, I mean, those are pretty alright Pokemon. I'm only gonna give you alright since I know you, IRL. The wall. The wall, an absolute unit of a mega. None can surpass the wall. Yeah, I'll go with Mew. 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 Okay, let's see if we can find, oops. There you go. Yo, Amogus. He's lost. Ah! Oh. Blew me. Amogus, why are you chasing the one that's coming to me? Umbreon, Lycanroc, Midnight Form, cool. Beedrill, Garchomp, Absol, and Swampert. These are also really sick. Absol, I know, is also a pretty good popular Pokemon. See, I feel like if I wasn't such a fire-type trainer, I'd like more Pokemon, but Lycanroc is also pretty sick. Okay, Amogus doesn't want to cooperate anymore. T-Tar needs a lot of conditions in order to get past the wall. That's what happens whenever I play Pokemon. You ever just try to believe in friendship and the power of God in anime? That's what gets me through all of my battles, is the power of God and anime on my side. I'm assuming that there's a Mudkip stuck in the wall. Let me see, is there any shinies just out here? There... I did not mean to run into that one. Well, let's run around for a bit, see what we can find. Doesn't look like I can really spawn in the wall, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. No, the wall is Mega Aggron. Apparently there's a YouTube video that's literally titled "The Wall" for Mega Aggron. Oh, of course, all the time. That's like my favorite thing to do against like the Elite Four is like heal stalling to victory. Oh, I have a pack. I'm gonna open my pack. In the Pikachu pack. And now we will find the shiny. As I open this pack, it's gonna have legendary. It didn't have anything. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Dude, Meowscarada is such a strong Pokemon. But I still love my Skeletor. Oh, that's right, Metagross. Metagross is such a sick Pokemon. I don't know, Skeletor, man, it's just so strong. And honestly, the shiny for Meowscarada looks kind of sick. I can get rid of the scheduled summary. And then I need to set an alarm so that I actually wake up tomorrow. Bada bing, bada boom. All ready and ready to go. And stop the wall. Like the wall is our protector, none shall pass it. One does not simply take out the wall. Well, you know what, Leo? I don't watch the anime, so bada bing, bada boom. The only anime I remember is from when they were as a VHS. Back in my day. Jeez. 4 more minutes. And no shiny Mudkip. How about no? How about now? Now. Use my whole team of shinies. I don't even have them completed yet. We're not gonna do the evolution party until we finish all the Paldean starters as well. So for now, you just got to wait. I do have a whole bunch of other random shinies that I technically could use. Like a Braviary. But I don't want to battle. I do not want to battle. Oop. Can you get off the wall? Sir. What is happening? Why am I just stuck? Let me off. That was ridiculous. I was like stuck on the wall and I couldn't move. He's got the surge and they got stuck. Even the lantern in high school didn't care to battle. I'd battle and always lose. That's because I also just didn't care to hyper train any of my Pokemon. Whoa, it's a gang. Oh, we got a minute left. Come on, give me one. Give me one. That's because high school Justin was more competitive. Now I've mellowed out. Bro, honestly, sometimes like when he gets stuck on a wall, I don't know how to get him off. He'll just like, I'll just like stick climbing on a wall and I can't get down. Well, see, here's the thing. I'd rather battle in the TCG than the VGC, because I'm at least more knowledgeable in the TCG. You know, it's not like fighting a toddler. Got 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay. And just like that, we lost all of our time. Actually, I can just reset now, right? The next gym, it eluded you. Yeah, I don't remember much about when I played in the older games. I want to say I doubt when I was younger I probably didn't finish Red and Blue. But I think when I replayed it, like when I was older, I beat it. Eventually. It took a while though. I just need 2 Mudkips. 2 Mudkips, and then we can start the egg hatching ceremony. Alright. Picnic! I feel like it also just made it harder in the older games, like it's hard to just see in general. We went 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so he doesn't like. We'll try sweet and bitter. Sweet and bitter. We'll see if Mudkip likes this combination. Don't fall. Dude, honestly, sometimes I feel like the exact same thing where it's like I just rampage through a game. I'm just knocking out all the same Pokemon, and I'm like, I wonder if how they're spawning more of them. But I'm just wiping out their entire colony. I don't remember too much about when I played Ultra Sun. Then I'm pretty sure in that game I just like binged through the story and then dropped it. That's the one where they, instead of like having like all the trainers, you had like the island trials, right? I think it was a cool concept, but I think it after like all the games, it became a little bit predictable. Where it's like, okay, play the first three, at least like 75% of the game, the random team that's trying to stop you intervenes, and then you get to go to the last island. I don't know. I think that was my downside, was that the story was a little bit more predictable. But I will say, like, the ultra wormholes, those are really cool. I really enjoyed those. No, I'm pretty sure I beat the game. I'm pretty sure I beat the game. Alright, yeah, you might be right. I might have quit before I tried to beat the game. I don't remember. I think that's also probably a reason. What is that up there? Who allowed these Mudkip to spawn in the ceiling? What am I supposed to do about that? Why is there more of them? I can't even target them. Well, I guess we're running out this way. Honestly, Team Skull is really funny. I enjoyed Team Skull. I thought they were hilarious. Maybe like sit more this way? And pray to somebody that they don't spawn in the ceiling again? I must catch them. I couldn't even target them. That would have been so sad. Imagine there was a shiny up there. And I just can't target them. Oop. Pre-orders for Japan's Prismatic Evolution. Oh no, dude, they're spawning in the wall. Okay, I can't sit here. I cannot. We cannot AFK here. It looks like that they're gonna spawn in and out of the walls. I think compared to, well, actually still, I think Team Skull is probably the most fun, like, villain, quote-unquote, team that you go against. All these Mudkips and no pink ones. I still love Snorlax Z move. It's so funny. He's like laying there, and then all of a sudden he just wakes up with red in his eyes. Just a pancake down. That's so good. I think Z moves are underrated. Z moves are so cool. Yeah, bro, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about these Mudkips, man. Dude, Bagman was cool. But then again, I also just enjoyed fire. Watch the entire world burn. Okay, no Mudkips there. Okay, there's gotta be a spot where I can sit where they just don't spawn in the walls, right? There's gotta be a spot, right? If I just like hug this wall. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. I feel like some of them are still spawning in the walls. That would be so sad. It's like, you know, you're seeing all these spawns, and then the one that spawns in the wall is a shiny. Need to get water soon. We just started this sandwich. No pink, no pink, no pink. It's gonna make the bulkiest Pokemon. It's just gonna be the next game. Is gonna be a bunch of bulky Pokemon. Just massive defense. A lot of healing. Everybody gets protect. Every grunt and every trainer. Everybody. All Mega Agrons. Meanwhile, me, I'd make it so that every team that I'm fighting against is burnable. Every trainer would just have grass types. So there'll be grass types everywhere. And then I'll be the only fire type there. That way when I tell you that they're all burnable, it's real. Mini. Yeah. Not much can be done about Primal Groudon. Unfortunate. But honestly, I love the Primal designs. They're so sick. Are we getting all these mud? Yeah, we just keep running back and forth, actually. This might be better. Keep running back and forth. We're at least getting a lot of Mudkips to spawn. Making Goodra part water. Hell yeah. We'll change Lugia's typing so that he's part water. Yeah, I don't actually remember playing the remakes. I know I have it. I just don't remember if I beat it or not. Yeah, I love the designs for it. They look so sick. I wish they did more designs like that, where it's like almost like LED versions. Yeah, the only thing I would demand is that Alolan Exeggutor needs to stay as a dragon type. That is all. Alolan Exeggutor gets to keep his typing. We don't need to fix it. He doesn't need to be adjusted. He's perfect the way he is. uh... Heliolisk is such a cool Pokemon. Definitely underrepresented. Ugh. Keep having to adjust my seating. Come on, Mudkip. There's no way you're gonna take longer than this in the fight. That's why in the new set, yeah, I only pulled a lot. But I mean, I did pull 2 gold Alolan Exeggutors, so I mean, it's not a complete loss. I will take what I can. I do not mind. I will admire the Alolan Exeggutor. There should be like a further Jurassic evolution for it. Oh no, wait, oh, wait, oh god, I'm so sleepy. Ugh. I can't wait. That's what I'm gonna do for our Halloween party. Or for our Christmas party. Holiday party, I was gonna say. Alolan Exeggutor is gonna be in the gift exchange. And we're all gonna love it. Definitely not gonna get a life-size version of that one though. That's gonna be way too big and probably cost an arm and a leg. Dude, Mudkip, what are you doing, my brother? Dude, that's a Pokemon that needs an Evo. Tropius? Oh, yeah. He's as basic of a basic Pokemon as you could basically get. Oh, Fire Electric would be so sick. I would love to see a Fire Electric type. I feel like that just that combination in itself would be so good. That's fine, Andy. That's fine, Leo. I've grown to be okay with Sylveons. He's gonna make Tropius broken. Alright, let's start knocking out some Mudkips. They don't become shiny, then they'll just be knocked out as much as we need. It's okay. Tropius is burnable, so I'm not scared of Tropius. I'm not worried if you make a scary Tropius. And Incineroar's running to the wall again. Dude, it feels like Mudkip's harder than Cyndaquil right now. Jesus. I'm gonna have to throw out a picnic reset at some point. Is that gonna be the lore of Tropius? The bananas under its chin, it provides immortality. Oh, then they'd just be headhunted. So you'll throw in the anime, there's just gonna be a bunch of poachers for Tropius, and then it just becomes a distinct, extinct legendary. Yep. Oh, why is Mudkip being difficult? I used up all my luck on Cyndaquil, and now we're not getting any Mudkips. Get him, Incineroar. Don't push him into me. Oh, I don't know what to do about these Mudkips. The world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your head? Any shinies up there? Nope, they're all just looking at the torch. That'd be crazy. Tropius, the chin banana Pokemon. Alright, if a shiny one doesn't pop up now, we're gonna do a little picnic reset. Oh. It usually gives me enough of a mental reset to be like, yes, now the next one will be shiny. Go ahead and throw it down now. The very slimmest of chances against the wall. It's got a Pray to God anime and something else. Lord Gaben. Gotta Pray to God, anime, and Arceus. And it's gotta have every situation work out for it. We're getting lots of Mudkips, but not shit. Oh. I feel like Cyndaquil was supposed to be the hard one, Mudkip. What are you doing? Eesh. It's crazy the amount of spawns that we're able to get and just none of them being shiny. Come on, I need this level 3 sandwich to work. Oh, shiny Mudkip's mythological. What I meant to say. Oh, there it is. You just gotta complain about it, boys. This button. Bam. You just gotta complain about it, and then it'll show itself. Idaro. Timetable else is heavily defend. We'll have to wait. Make the highest quality game and make it rain all the days. I mean, that's the hope for Legends ZA, right? Is that because they pushed back the game, its quality is gonna be a lot higher than what's to be expected, you know? Oops. At least that's the hope, right? Alright, good night, King Enderflame. Thank you for stopping by. Always enjoyable to have the guys tonight. Hopefully we can catch this last shiny before we end it tonight. I mean, we still need one more. Who knows how long it's going to take to get the last one. If we finish, once we finish this one, then all that's left is the Paldean starters. And then we're done with the shinies. By this time, it's taken me a month and a half to get all these starters. Which honestly, I think is pretty cool, pretty nuts, right? I felt like it would take a little bit longer. But then again, it's like we only stream for like 3 hours a day. Well, 3 hours whenever we stream, so... A couple times where we streamed 4, but... not very many times. That's a crazy thing too, is like when you start complaining about the Pokemon not being shiny, that's when this pops out with the shiny. I feel like in majority of the hunts that we were doing, that's like how it works. That's how we found a lot of our shinies. Alright, come on, Mudkip. Give me another shiny so that we can save the herbs. We can save our herbs. Herba Mysticas. Then we'll work on Paldean starters, and then after starters, Paradox Pokemon. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, Mudkip, I don't believe that you're shiny. There's no evidence of you ever having a shiny. Dang, I thought that was gonna work. Oh, we still have 6.5 minutes. Six and a half minutes to find one more. If not, then we have to use another sandwich. And we're definitely going to need to use the alternate method. That's how it works, right? You just gotta either bully it or threaten it, and then it'll become shiny. It's just the game listening into the conversation. That's also how I feel like sometimes when you're trying to like catch Pokemon and you just threaten it to stay in the ball or else you're gonna knock it out, and then they stay in the ball. It's like, that's what I thought. That is what I freaking thought. Alright, Mudkip, if you don't pick shiny, I'm gonna be upset. Start knocking out more of you. If you don't have a shiny soon, I'm gonna start knocking some of you out. You wouldn't want that, would you, Mudkip? We start lowering the population. That's what the shinies feed off of, just negative energy. Hey, Mudkip, I don't believe you are real. No such thing as a shiny. Never seen pink in my life. Did I get a Mudkip? I got one. We got 4 minutes left. I gotta threaten it or be negative about it. We just need one more. And then I need to start preparing eggs for Saturday. So hopefully either at the end of the sandwich or if the next one we find a shiny, it'll be fantastic. Fantastic. Oh. Alright, Mudkip. Since you don't want to be shiny, you gotta start getting knocked out. I'm sorry, those are the rules. I told you what was gonna happen, and it's now happening. Congratulations. No, this is a solo challenge. It'd be too easy if I did this with another person, you see. And it's like I have plenty of Urban Mystica, so I'm not worried about running out. Especially since Torterra's also, the Torterra raid's coming, I can grind more Urban Mystic off that. Once I figure out what works. See, this just means now you need to start working on your shiny adventure. Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like that's to be expected. It's gonna get hard before it gets good. Don't repeat what I say. Just wipe that quote underneath the rug. Not say it again. You literally have a full tube of shinies. I have like a couple boxes full of shinies. They're all starters, but well, once I finish Mudkip, then I'll have what's it? There's 3 times 8 times 3. 24, 6, 72 Chinese. That's how it is though. You gotta be upset with them. Unfortunately, I'm too tired right now to be upset. It's a Thursday, it's almost Friday. Not to mention, it's been pretty exciting since we got the double spawn Cyndaquil. Alright, Mudkip, if you don't become shiny the moment I come back, we're about to do something that you do not want to know is going to happen. Alright, Mudkip, I'll give you one more chance since we have a little bit of time left. You better be freaking shiny or else I'm just going to go out there and start knocking more of you out. So it didn't look like it worked. Obviously, the Mudkips want to be knocked out. So we're going to oblige with them. My inner broily. Oh, that takes so much energy. Alright, this hopefully will be our final sandwich. I'm hoping this will be our final sandwich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We'll use sour and bitter. No, I just have my regular hair. I did not mean to let go of that there. Oh, please don't fall. Don't fall, cucumbers! Okay. Alright, Mudkip, if you're not shining this last sandwich, ooh, I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Quick, chat, what am I gonna do? We're just gonna knock out every Mudkip we see. Yeah. If you're not shiny in this sandwich, I'm actually gonna be upset. I'm gonna be visibly upset. We're locked in for 30 minutes, chat. Here we go. Incineroar. Start knocking them out until one of them becomes a shiny. Nah. These are all the cucumbers we need. Actually, wait a minute. Realistically, I could synchro this. Why can't I use a synchro machine now? Why can't I use a synchro machine now? What does this game mean? What do you 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 mean? What? Excuse me? Why can't I synchro machine? What? Is it because like my feet are in the water? Oh my gosh, it's because my feet are in the water. Apparently I can't synchro with wet socks. Ew. 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 Hmm. Okay, this was a bad idea. They definitely don't spawn as much if I synchro. And I can't get the ones up there anyway. What do you mean? Look at him. He looks perfectly fine. He looks perfectly fine. Holy Spitfire, Batman. There you go. Change. Nice. Get up, Caesar. Yeah, he looks nice knocking out those Mudkips. I do concur. If they don't want to be shiny, then they're getting knocked out. Till Caesar comes back, and then we have to run out and respawn them, and then all this other kind of stuff. bam, 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 bam. Alright, Caesar, come back. Like, in frame to knock out all these ones. Favorite Ego summoning method? Mine is synchro summoning. That was the last that was really the last type of summoning that I did when I played. I did a bit of the Exceed summoning, but I really enjoyed synchro summoning. I just love watching Caesar run. Look at him. Look at the boy go. Oh no, Caesar's stuck on the wall. Let's respawn. Utopia XYZ Dragon. There we go. No, don't stop, Caesar. You were doing so well. You were doing so well. You were doing so well. Yeah, but I mean, if a single type is gonna work for them, then just keep hashing out a bunch of copies. Utopia Xyz Dragon in defense mode. Upside down defense mode, ready to turn your mon back to your hand. Don't think that's right. Like no, Caesar. Caesar, you were on an absolute tear. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably one of the exceeds that I still remember that I really liked. Red and black. Whenever a card is red and black, freaking good. Let's be woo. It feels awful when you have like your favorite type, but it's not very good. Stardust is kind of whatever. It's all about Red Dragon Archfiend. Excuse me, your pie, I don't like how a lot of them are spawning up top. Where the freak are you flying? I'm guessing we have some that are spawning up there. Ah, power creep. That's always a big oof when you play card games. Sometimes power creep just comes unstoppable for your cards. That's because Red Dragon is so good. Of course they're gonna support the boy. They're gonna support the boy. The biggest of boys. Like, I want to check to see how much time on sandwich I have, but I feel like it's gonna ruin Caesar's mojo. Or, wow, I got one! You got another one! How many are up there? What is happening? I just hope that there's no shinies that ever spawn up there, because that would be very upsetting. Is Caesar doing it over again? Bro, Caesar was finding them in the walls. See, look at that! What is it? What is it? Okay. Oops. I can't decide. No, it's not an outbreak. They're all just in the walls. Oops. You get dumb as fuck. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub is so funny. Sometimes I love when they do bad dubs for some anime. But yeah, Leo, the 60 only matters if you're actually doing an outbreak. I've definitely knocked out way more than 60 Mudkips. Like a monstrous amount of Mudkips have been slaughtered in this cave. Because they won't offer up their shinies to me. Give Joey that Brooklyn rage. Dude, Joey's such a good. Oh, what if I do this? Yes, this might be the AFK spot we're looking for. Yeah, so that's why, like, for outbreaks, you're only doing 60 to increase your odds. Since I'm not doing an outbreak, I'm isolating them with the water encounter sandwich, so that only water types are prioritized in this area. That's why so many of them spawn, and that's why it's the only thing spawning around here. Is disqualified. It's your weakness. Kaiba. Can't stop me and my Red Eyes Black Dragon. God, Red Eyes is such a cool card. I vividly remember back in my younger days when they had the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins, and for one of my birthdays I got the Joey Wheeler tin. I was so stoked because I love Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Joey Wheeler was like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character. It's so funny. Let me see if I can find one of those tins. Joey... God, I could... Yeah. All 4 tins for $110. Jeez. Nah, the English dub Mokuba's gotta be, or Kaiba's gotta be the evil rich villain. I love out of context clips. They're always so funny. Caesar, what's going on, my brother? You know, for an AFK spot, this thing is not very good. Caesar keeps coming back to me, but we got a lot of them spawning. Oh, those are so good. I miss watching those seasons of Pokemon. Alright, Mungus, go. Actually, let's manually reset them first. And now we'll send you out so that you're not running everywhere. There we go. Yeah, I liked older Digimon though. Patamon was my go-to out of the original group. I just love Angemon. Angemon was so cool. Look at little Mungus. Little Mungus. I clear, I never meant to go you pay. Da ba ba da 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 da. Dude, a lot of the older animes are so peak. Yeah, Digimon was so cool. Oh. A lot of nostalgia for one night. There wasn't really anything else that I watched, actually. Because for me, it was always just Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Digimon. Because I don't set up. His guns have guns. I love those types of designs. They're so funny when it's just like a gun and it's got guns for guns. And his guns have guns have guns. It's so good. This is stuck. How much time we got on the sandwich? 11 minutes. Oh. Dude, some of the designs are just crazy. It's so good. Exactly. It's a gun that uses a gun. It's got guns. Guns. Alright, there's no shiny mudkips in this room. I mean, out of the three, it's like Slifer. I think Winged Dragon of Ra is just funny. Winged Dragon of Ra is the funny, fiery chicken. Yeah, I think Ra has become better as I've gotten older, but Slifer is still my OG. Come on, Mudkip. If you just become shiny, none of you have to get knocked out. Okay. Apparently, Mogus thinks otherwise. Oh, that would have been so good. I would have loved to see Joey with Raw. Guilford, the Magic Knight, man. Ooh. I don't play Zenless Zone, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna have to look him up as soon as I get back to an AFK spot. We come back to this room, I see. Right. Who is Seth? Zenless Zone Z. Seth Lowell. I mean, at least it looks cool as hell. I take that as a compliment. He looks fresh as hell. Dude, Diluc is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love Diluc. Alright, Mudkip, you're gonna be shiny whether you like it or not, so just come out now and be shiny before I do something you want me to regret. I'm gonna sit in this corner and you will be shiny. Alright, now I'm gonna sit in this corner and you will be shiny before I regret my decision, Mudkip. You can stay there. Bro, what? Yeah. That's wrong button. I guess we'll... No. No. Caesar, try it again. I don't know. I think it's hard for me to play those games because I'm like not very story game driven. I just like gotcha. That's pretty much it. Like if I were to ever play those games again, I'd just play it for the gotcha. Yeah. The way will go over Santana. And the way will go on. I mean, that's what you gotta do. Whatever character you really desire, you have to manifest him, and they will become your first 5-star. I'm trying to manifest the shiny Mudkip, but it's not working. Pink. No. Smooth like butter. Brother, Mudkip, I'm about to say something nope. About to do something you make me regret. I'm gonna wipe your very existence from this cave, Mudkip. Why are you not? No. Bruh. And whose fault was that, Leo? But dude, maids with giant weapons are so cool. It's so nice when you just see like your stereotypical maid and she's just got like a massive weapon. Mudkip, if you don't become shiny, more of you will perish. Alright. We can't hut in this spot because they keep spawning in the walls, and I'm afraid if a shiny spawns in the wall, then we're gonna miss the shiny in the wall. At this point, we're just running around in circles. And they've always got to be a polite maid. Polite maid with a lot of weapons, or massive weapons. Ansatsu no maid-sama. Oh, we need one more. Okay, if we don't find Mudkip, I might just try to find it tomorrow while I'm waiting at the car shop or something. This cave is like breaking my Caesar. I don't know what he's doing anymore. You think you are safe next to me. If a shiny doesn't come and my Caesar stops attacking, you are next, sir. Shiny Mudkip, you wouldn't want this one to be down, would you? Come spawn for me. I've still got my eye on this one that tried running away. Oh. Caesar stopped. Not a shiny to be found. You are next, my son. Goodbye. Unfortunate. We gave him the chance, and the shiny didn't come save him. Unfortunate. Gosh, I feel like a villain now. Oh, Dante's such a cool character. Love Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry. Caesar, why have you stopped? Oh, you want to be knocked out next. I see. There you go, buddy. Oh, we got nothing. Any shiny spawned anywhere? Nope. No, Virgil is... Take that back, you young whippersnapper. About to mess you up. About to fight about it. I wasn't out of energy from trying to get this darn Mudkip. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know much about Billy. Billy the kitty. Kid of Billy. Let me just make sure all my shinies are still there. Yep, they're all still there. Good, 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 good. Any shiny spawned in with me? No? Okay. Oh, it was worth a shot to check. Like, Virgil's so bad, your internet froze. And on the table, we will do bittersweet. Gotta make a sandwich bittersweet. I've taken too much realty. Don't fall off, little cucumber. Okay. Why is my phone freaking out? I mean, I've seen some things with Zenless Zone. And trust me, I don't mind myself some physics. You can be rest assured, I'm an appreciator of the physics. Actually, wait, we can't hunt here because they spawn in the walls. And I would hate for the shiny to spawn in the wall, just like we can't get it. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they put like 100% of the budget into the physics. Oh my god, immediately! Oh god, we were talking about physics! Ah! What am I gonna do with the rest of this sandwich? I guess we'll see if we can catch any more Mudkips with this rest of the sandwich. Whoa! Bruh. Well, it wasn't immediately that Mudkips entered physics. Oh, what's the hold on, what's Miss Physics herself in Zenless Zone? Ah, it's a G. This one? No. We're gonna give this Mudkip the name. Trying to... Oh, gosh. What was her name? What was her name? It was something weird. Grace. Okay, it wasn't that weird. I don't remember what gender it was, but we're naming it after Physics herself. And I guess we'll just sit here for the rest of the sandwich. Ellen Joe, what's that? Oh, she's also a very good character. Love her a lot. Yeah, I should probably... let's save first, actually. Put Caesar in the front, and... These Mudkips are in my spot. Caesar, do you mind? Oh! Can't waste any of our sandwich, boys. Andy, no, or... Leo, nobody cares about Nilu or Kokonomiya. Everybody knows it's about Dea, Beto, I forgot. Utao. Oh yeah. Yoimiya. Gosh, I'm just forgetful of characters. And then we got Daddy DeLuke himself. Nah. I do like myself a Claymore lady. Oh yeah. If it's a lady character with a claymore, pull immediately summon for her right now. I don't know any of like the newer characters' names. I just know what they look like. I mean, how could you go wrong with pyro ladies? Like realistically, how could you go wrong with them? That's the answer. You can't. You can't go wrong with any pyro ladies. It's just a little known fact. I guess the only one you probably could go wrong with is Yanfei. I'll wait for you to catch up to my comment. I mean, you could stream it. I could sit there while with background noise. Oh, I'm getting so sleepy already. Not to mention, I told myself I was gonna get water like an hour and a half ago. Any other Mudkips? The Pyromanic Lady. Dude, I don't know why this pyro character is so hot. It's not just the fire. Check something. Whee! Cause it's for design, what do you mean? It's his aesthetic choice to look like he's got wheels. That is all. What more do you need? What more do you need? Is the fact that you can just pretend that you got wheels. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Gosh, we still got 21 minutes left. 21 minutes. Well, the backside, it's like it's curling its tail in. I feel like I know some of those characters. Yeah. Oh, Bernice. Oh my gosh, I don't remember you though. Jesus Christmas. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I remember seeing Nicole when my friend was playing the game, but I don't remember Bernice. Holy smokes. Guys, and the Zen characters. Ay, ay, ay. So good. Absolutely absurd, though. I love it. Is that a pink? Where? No? I think you're seeing things. I think you're seeing things. Honestly, I kind of dig like the steep heels. I kind of dig the steep heels, not gonna lie. This is nice that we finished it, and I don't have to worry about any of them. Just kind of half ignore it. Oh, no. These spawn in the walls. Can't have mudkips in the walls. Ooh. Honestly, this has been such a good stream. Many a shiny Cyndaquil. We got our shiny Mudkips. I hope the Masuda method hunt goes as smooth. If not, then we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. But till then, we'll figure it out. Banana, banana, da 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 da. Eh. Honestly, all these gacha games is just pure neuron activation. Like, I play Nikke just to get my neurons activated. It's crazy. That's not what I meant. It's even better when it's like event costumes, because you know that all the event costumes look so freaking good. I just love the character design. I would like to thank the entire team for what they put out for us to enjoy. Give them the whole itadakimasu. Oh, that's weird. That's why they got like a whole just talented crew for implementing all these character designs. It's just nice that there's also just like varying character designs, so it's not like one character looks like the same as all the other ones. Bow, 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 bow. Caesar, stop. Oh gosh. Finish minutes. Oh my. I'm going to go. I don't know. See, it's like I would lean towards swimsuits more, specifically because you can also get like the tan lines for certain characters. And honestly, tan lines are like peak. Tan lines are peak character design for me. But I wouldn't say no to a nice Christmas outfit. I wouldn't be opposed. Yeah, I think it's like... I think it's dependent. Because I think with swimsuits, it's like... If you add that extra element of like tan lines to a swimsuit model, then that just knocks me out. But if we're just strictly speaking like swimsuit or like... Christmas outfit, I'd probably get a Christmas outfit. Like, overall, I'd probably get a Christmas outfit. Alright. My Caesar does not want to attack these Mudkips anymore. I'm gonna despawn them. We'll see if one spawns out in the open. Yeah, I think if there's like ever one characteristic, tan lines. Tan lines S tier. Oh, look at all them. Get him, Caesar. Ah? None of them are shiny. What are you scared of? Okay, apparently Caesar's done knocking out Mudkips. Iron Hands, you are up, sir. Have fun. He knocked out what? Okay. Apparently my Pokemon are tired of knocking out tired of knocking out Mudkips. Oh, we still have 11 minutes though. Is there any other water types that I... Oh my god, my controller's not... Luminion, nah. I'll just keep going for Mudkip. Start talking about fate. I don't need any more Mudkips there. No problem. Thanks for dropping by, King. It's always a pleasure to have you. I'm glad that we were able to get some iconic catches in this stream, which we're definitely gonna cut into shorts later. So I hope you have a good night. We will also be ending it shortly anyways. So we've got like 10 minutes left or so. I might end it early just because I I got all I need. Up to you. I mean, I'm kind of tired as well, and I still got work tomorrow, so I might cut it short. Because we got all that we need, so... Right now we're just working extra overtime, essentially. I'm kind of like question, do we even think if we're gonna find any other shinies or not? I also still need to get myself water. I haven't gone to do that yet. What do I do? Like for work? I do mostly like websiting stuff. So for me, it's a lot of just data management, if anything. Like I say websiting, but it's all mostly data management. I most definitely not a CEO. If I was a CEO of a company, I wouldn't, I would be irresponsible with my money and just spend it all on Pokemon cards and gacha ladies. If I was CEO of a company, I would most definitely be spending my money elsewhere. Or as I'd be spending my money more abundantly than I currently am now. You know? Plus, if I was a CEO of a company, I'd probably spend a little bit more time streaming, right? I wish I was CEO of physics. Jeebus. Jeebus. One of these days will be the CEO of physics. I didn't even play Zenless Zone to acquire physics, though. If anything, I play Nikkei to get my physics fix. I got 7 minutes. We'll probably chop it down once we get to like 3 minutes left in the sandwich. Because it seems like my Pokemon are also tired of trying to get more Mudkip. Plus, I also want to get myself some water because I am thirsty. To mention, it's starting to tone down our night as well. Actually, I'm probably going to call it at 5 minutes because I'm tired. But it has been a very successful day. And honestly, all these companies, they know what we want. And I'm gonna say I appreciate everything they provide. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna give it one more run around, and if we find a shiny, then we'll end it. If not, then we'll still end it. So we'll start out here, and back in. Oh, trust me, I know. I've already got ideas in my head that I'm gonna cut tonight and probably try and get it up by Saturday or maybe not by Saturday. I've still also just got to finish my unboxing video anyways. Oh, trust me, I know what English is my first language. I know what I'm gonna do. Trust me, I got this. Now, whether it shows up good or not, it's whatever. We're definitely gonna get the fact that I use a Master Ball on the Cyndaquil. Because the people gotta know, to get the double shinies, it was worth using a Master Ball. I like how there's always one by this torch. Alright. I think that was our last wraparound. We're gonna go check this room real quick and then we'll call it. Shoot. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and finish it out. Let some of these spawn in. Anthropomorphic. It's always so funny when they split it up between those two. Like, why can't you have a single dedicated one? Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and call it there. I am tired and thirsty. But let's look at the box. Did we find... Let's check if we found a Mudkip with a mark real quick. No mark, no mark, no mark. Okay. Look at this, boys. One box of starters, cleared. Second box of starters, cleared. Third box, just need the Paldean starters, and then we're cleared. We are officially one group of starters away from finishing the starters. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And then, Saturday, we're going to do some Masuda method. So hopefully I hatch enough eggs between now and then to really just Masuda method out. Alright, we're going to be ending it here. Thank you guys for dropping by. And yes, I wish they could decide between one or the other. I personally preferred the human versions with ears and tails, but you know, that's just me. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it here. So I'd like to thank you guys for dropping by. This has been a great stream. We got double shiny Cyndaquil, completely worth it. And then we finished off Mudkip, so got everything we needed. Yeah, we'll see how many eggs I get. It's gonna be a mixture of the 3 starters, so I need to clear out some of these boxes. Nah, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Majority of the time, I feel like now since I've chilled out from like competitive play and I've become less awkward, you know, it's been a really good ride. So I'm glad that you at least enjoying the stream. So we'll go ahead and continue this on Saturday, and hopefully we can get some of those shiny Paldean starters. But yeah. We'll give a cheer to physics and to the Hoyoverse artists. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead of there. See you later. Have a good night, guys.